Hey, awesomes. Welcome to week two, English 3060 here at Wayne State. We are continuing on, as I said last week, I believe, or maybe it's been a few days ago now, in my videos that this class moves very, very fast. I know a lot of you are already working on project 1A. Looking at several samples. Many have been emailed to me, and I'll provide a little bit of feedback on those. But I do want to reiterate, if you have any questions about Project 1A, even after you're going through it this week or working on Project 1A or 1B, please do know that all my courses, all my classes, if you had me before, you know this. If this is your first time in my class, everything is allowed to be revised. So when you submit it to me, I will be grading it. I'll also be providing you with some feedback. And then if you want to revise and resubmit it at any time during the semester, you are more than welcome to. So just FYI. All right, so we're starting off week two. So I've made some updates here. I've added this week two thing in here to kind of help split the two, the section that we're on kind of. So projects 1A and 1B. So for this week, obviously watch this video, the overview video, which is what we're doing now. And let's read Selber, Markel and Selber, more specifically in our Practical Strategies book, chapters 15 and 3. Chapter 15 talks about presentations. Chapter 3 talks about working collaboratively, because we're going to start right in next week. We're going to be forming teams. And then read chapter 1, team writing. And then next week, we're going to read chapters 2 and 3 and get more into the specifics of team management, project management as a team, writing as a team, having a charter for a team so that everyone understands what responsibilities they have, who's doing what, who's responsible for different aspects of our writing. That really helps the team process, team writing process, and the collaboration process run much smoother. Project 1B video. And of course, obviously record your Project 1B presentation, submit and upload it this weekend. Of course, you'll be doing your Project 1A as well. And then watch the discussion board grouping up video, which will be coming out soon. And then write your initial post to the discussion board, respond to at least 2, and then form groups of hopefully 4 to 6 based on shared interest by the beginning of next week. So that's kind of the week, our week in a nutshell. So we're finishing up 1A and 1B, which is something that you are doing solely, right? It's an individual assignment, projects 1A and 1B. And starting next week, for the next 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to be laying the groundwork, laying the foundation for our teamwork, working collaborative, writing collaboratively, researching collaboratively, managing our project collaboratively, working towards the end goal here is to get to projects 5A and 5B, which will be our recommendation report, and which will both be a written as well as an oral component, right? You have the written report in which you and your team have written and devised, told us about the problem, the issue that you find within a particular set of processes, solutions, potential solutions, recommendations in written form, and then you'll also be presenting that as a group as well. All right, so make sure you're carving out time to work with your group. You guys will need to work on that together. All right, so that's week 2. In a nutshell, I'll be back to talk to you a little bit more about Project 1A. Then we'll also be talking about Project 2, because we'll be forming teams this weekend. That'll be our discussion board post this weekend. And then, of course, looking forward to working on, so we need to kind of talk about topics. So we'll talk about that in the grouping up video for our discussion board post. All right, guys, hope that you had a great weekend, a nice little long weekend. We're going to hit the ground running.